Hi everybody, this is Roxy and I wanted to just share what I got at the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo. It was here last Thursday and Friday at our fairgrounds in St. Paul, and I went with a friend that I met. One day I was at Tuesday morning and I was trying to find some paper pad that I had to get my hands on, and there were some way down. Who's that? So we met a couple months ago at Tuesday morning. We kept bumping into each other shopping, and then we just kind of started talking about, you know, making cards and crafting and whatnot, and we became friends, and she is the sweetest, nicest person. So anyways, she met me there, and when she, I'm not surprised at all, she said, would you mind if, you know, I'm going to go with my friend that I met at her garage sale 2 years ago. So she's just that kind of person, you know. You always need somebody like that in your life. So we met there and had a blast. So here's the show guide. And when you get there, you gotta pay. And they had all this stuff, but it was pretty crowded. It was busy. So it's kind of nice to see it was really busy. And then one store, what was it? Oh yeah, Art Impressions. They're the ones that had a coupon. Like, there were some deals, but quite honestly, most of the stuff was regular price, which is kind of crazy. I mean, you know, if you can get a regular price anywhere, why go there? But anyways, it was all, most of the vendors were stamps and dies. There was a few. One had all brads and embellished, you know, brads and enamel dots, that kind of stuff. But they were kind of not the greatest. And then one guy, Rubbernecker stamps. They always have the best demos. I think the guy owns it, and his son was there demoing. He was using those color bursts. I had to get some, but they were 35 bucks. And I even said, I go, were they 30? They were $30. And I thought, why wouldn't you put them at 25? You could sell more. I would have bought them at 25 and not 30. Because then I looked online and they were 21 bucks at Tick Flick, which I drove past going home practically. So I'm just going to get them there. But anyways, so Mary and I saw this stuff from Gina K. It's the foil sheets. So we bought 3 packs and split them all. We got these. Ordered this one for fall. This is where you do the foil and then, you know, laminate or whatever. Well, then the next day she had seen this at Joann's and went back and it was still there. The mini mink on clearance for, I think she got it for like 20 bucks. So we each got 2 of those. This is so pretty. We got 2 of those. And then 2 of these. So we've got, you know, kind of a Valentine one. And that, I think that'll be all I need. But you could go and have it, like if you have a laser copier, you just copy them off too. But they're kind of expensive. It was $4 for 4 sheets, which is a little crazy. There's that. Elizabeth Craft Designs. They had the best booth for inspiration. I'm not kidding. I'm throwing in some photos while I speak. But they're the only ones that gave out a really nice catalog. And they had these flower clusters. The cards were, I mean, you could not believe them. Because whoever did it, it's the Susan's Garden. He said, go on YouTube to Susan's Garden. And I haven't yet. But I mean, she had like, oh, they were just breathtaking. And I think Mary got a shot of it, so I'll put that on. but they're just gorgeous. But they had really beautiful examples, like all of the booths did. Oh, and this is another Technique Friday with Elves, who's Elizabeth. So I don't know where you go. I'll put the links to that. I'll put the link to that YouTube channel and to Susan's Garden down below. So I bought, oh, I can show you. They got really nice paper. But really fun examples. And they had, I think it was buy a stamp set. The die was, what was it? Oh yeah, half off. Yeah, buy a stamp set, the die was half off. So I bought the adorable camping out. How cute is the dog in the... It's like, let's go and get in the water. I love the trees, the bear, it's so cute. So she wants to use that too. And then I thought, I wasn't going to get the dies because I could put in the silhouette. But then I thought, you know what? I'm just going to get the dies because I wish I had. Especially after Mary said, well, they're half off. And I'm like, oh, well, heck yeah. So I got that. And then from Art Impressions, I got this for 30% off. So I got this for $9.63, which is so funny. Recliner remote TV tray. There's an app for that. Isn't that cute? Just the dorky guy cards. And then with that, any purchase over $5, you got a free stamper die. So I bought these, and then after that, we went to Elizabeth, and I thought, good, I can use these for that. Their Technique. That's a nice little deal. And this I found at, I don't think I got a receipt from that place. Some girl that had just all kinds of, she had every line practically, like Altenew, Lawn Fawn, Maggie Holmes. So I found these for $5, which is not cheaper than anywhere you get it, so especially not from Tuesday morning. And that was it. We did watch a lot of techniques. Oh, here's the rubbernecker. I love, they have, this is a stamp, the frame. They had some really cool ones. One said happy birthday with lines. I'm going to just try to do it myself. But this is the technique he was doing with the color burst. Isn't that gorgeous? But so they have a two-step stamp. The first one is kind of the wider. They want it to go outside the lines. So you don't have to be perfect when you stamp the outline. It's just beautiful. So I grabbed that one. I always like their demos and their stamps. Usually buy. I was going to buy this one. He did, like, this one would have been pretty, but he did one that was gorgeous. I thought, you know what? I got stamps like that at home. So I'm just going to use those. Okay, so then, before she went to this, like she called, Mary called before the show and said, well, I'm at Tuesday morning. And first of all, she bought this stamp set, and either in the packaging or, what's it? One of them is cut off or something. One of them got damaged. I can't remember which one. So she contacted Mario. I wonder if she got rid of it or something. I don't know which one's supposed to be damaged. I'll have to ask her. It was like a weird style, but when you stamp it, you could see it. So anyway, she contacted Mario and wrote the sweetest, nicest letter. And he sent her a new stamp set, so she just gave me this one that was damaged. But they're still friends, like they became friends. Typical for her, I think. So she gave me that, which was really nice. And then, because she said, would you want me to send this back? And I said, no, just do whatever you want with it. So she called me, and she was at Tuesday morning finding these. I said, I don't need anything, but I said, if they have, which one was it that I wanted? I think it was this one. No, I don't know which one it was. But then she goes, oh, they got this one. I go, yeah. And then I said, don't tell them anymore. But I think she wanted this one, so I got it. Or she did want it, but she said, no, you take it. But I've got to get to Tuesday morning, hopefully today, to see if I can find it. So these are the ones I got. They're so cool. I love these blueprint stamps. I only have one set. And because I just, I got these will be really cool for tags and whatnot. I see, I don't even remember which ones I told her to get. There was one set I wanted. Because then she goes, well, I'm getting the one with the fan. I go, well, get that one. I don't know. Might have been that one. Who knows? Anyways, that's my haul from Scrapbook Expo and from Mary. So thanks for watching. Bye.